Jim, if you give us some updates on MPA over the last few years and what business has been like, and explain MPA's footprint here in the U.S.
Yeah, you bet. RJ, it's great to have you here at our new Florida facility, the newest addition to the family. We've been in the Florida market for a couple of years now with the intent of building a new facility from the ground up, which we did. That's where we are today. It came out wonderfully. 142,000 square feet. We've got, I think 55 acres altogether. About 35 usable because, in Florida you got to make some room for the water and the alligators. But a ton of outdoor storage. That's one of the things that makes this location unique. Is we've got about 10 acres of outdoor storage for boats and RVs and other larger product, but to complement what we already do in the Powersports business. So we're super excited.
MPA has a number of facilities around the country. Other than geography, do they differ in any way?
Slightly. The MPA experience, we work really hard to make that consistent. So if someone's doing business with MPA, we want to have them have the same buying experience or selling experience. So the processes that we use, the technology, it's all integrated, it's all consistent. But each facility is a little bit different size. We've got about 5 facilities that are in the 150,000 square foot range. We have some that are in the 30 to 60,000 square foot range. And then our Portland facility is a processing only facility. It's actually what we call a satellite, where we have some operational capability at a Copart yard, our parent company. So they're all different in terms of the footprint, but they're all the same in terms of the process. The new Florida facility where we're at here is unique in the size of the outdoor storage. Our Atlanta facility has a pretty good yard for marine and RV product as well, San Diego, et cetera. But Florida really is a tremendous market for that kind of product, and we're excited about growing that space.
How does MPA help the dealer be more successful?
MPA is all about dealers. The founders of MPA were dealers themselves. So, it's part of our DNA, it's part of our culture. The first and foremost is the obvious one, which is inventory. If a dealer needs inventory, doesn't matter what it is, doesn't matter what kind of motorcycle, side-by-side, ATV, personal watercraft, marine and RV as well now, we have it. And it's a tremendous resource for acquiring inventory to sell. As the saying goes, you can't make any money if you don't have something to sell. So that's our first mission. But also liquidating inventory. And one of the things we've worked on over the last 5 or 6 years is really helping the dealer community understand that, hey, if you're going to take a trade on a vehicle, it doesn't have to be only something that you can put on your floor or only something that doesn't need a lot of work because your service department's busy. You can take anything on trade because you have the auction as a backstop. We can liquidate anything, but in addition to that, we provide a lot of data and what I'd call just kind of intelligence, if you will, to help our dealers make better decisions. One of the best ways is our value guide, so that when that trade's being taken or inventory is being valued or a dealer's trying to make an important decision every day about their inventory, they're dealing with accurate information. There's no better measure of what the market values of something than what the auction values are, and we make that available to all of our dealer members. We also do a lot to support the industry. So we do training. In fact, we have a training session going on this afternoon here in Florida. We do a number of those throughout the year. And the goal is, at no cost to our dealers, help them learn best practices about pre-owned inventory, help them learn some of the tips and tricks about using the auction process or other tools to help them be successful. So that's a nice compliment as well. In addition, we donate a significant amount of time and money to the Motorcycle Industry Council, the new National Powersports Dealer Association, USMCA, other organizations, because we look at things holistically, and we want to do everything we can to support the future of the industry as well.
Well, that's great. Really supporting the industry that you guys are a part of and that you're dealing with. And the dealer specifically, in what ways can they acquire the inventory, or can they sell through MPA as well, other than the auctions?
Yeah. So, anybody who uses MPA's inventory tools, it is dealer only. We don't sell to the retail public, never will. But we have our live auction platform, which is how the business got started. We also have our simulcast capabilities, where every live auction today is simulcast over the internet, and dealers can view and bid online on their computer or their smartphone with our app, et cetera. We also have an e-sale platform that runs 24/7. Typically those run 2-3 days or so, and that allows dealers to acquire inventory in between the live auctions. We also have a number of private label exchanges that we operate for our customers. Some of the bigger OEMs and banks have their own closed platform for their dealers only, and we operate those exchanges and of course handle all the vehicles and the paperwork that go with it. So any of those methods are available to acquire inventory, and then dealers that choose to sell things could do the same thing. They can bring their product in, they can use our app to consign it to us. We have a fairly new offering called Direct Buy, where if a dealer just wants to liquidate something now, we can put a number on it and go pick it up for them at that number, no additional cost. So we try to make it as easy as possible using all the tools that we've created, both in the auction platform space as well as the technology platforms that we built.
Wow, that's really anything anyone could ask for as far as getting things in and putting things out into the market as far as the dealers are concerned. Trends right now as far as what do you see being like some of the most popular vehicles that are moving through the auctions currently?
You know, the market right now, as most people that are market watchers know, is in a bit of a state of flux. So the highs of COVID are over, and the market's returning to some degree of normalcy. So pricing has softened significantly over the last 6 months, I would say. So it's hard to say, well, what's really popular right now? As we go into spring, I think it'll become more obvious. But you know, it's interesting, during COVID, different product categories were very popular at different times. In the beginning, especially the off-road product was just off the hook. Our volumes actually declined during COVID, but pricing, as everybody knows, just shot through the roof like everything else, right? And so off-road is very popular. The domestic cruiser product, Harley-Davidson product, was especially popular last spring as their inventory supply chains were struggling to keep up with new demand. Dealers were using the pre-owned market to fill in the gaps, and so that was super strong last year. Sport bikes and metric products have done very well the last few months compared to everything else. So I don't know, I'm interested to see. I think with the looming downturn in the economy, we'll see everything continue to soften a little bit, but we may see value priced vehicles or high mileage vehicles in terms of gas mileage become more popular as that happens. So I'm excited to see, but the good news is that with all of our data and tools, people will be able to see exactly what's going on.
Fantastic. With Lakeland now open, does MPA have any future plans to open more facilities? And if so, what do you think about there?
We're very happy with the footprint that we have right now. We are exploring a couple of other satellite facilities to make it easier for our dealers and customers to do business with us. Don't anticipate them being live auction facilities at this point in time, so we'll keep everybody updated as those tests transpire. But what is more likely is that we will continue to expand the facilities that we have today. So a couple of the markets that we serve, I see some additional opportunity in, and particularly for the outdoor storage area. I wouldn't be surprised to see us relocate some of the current facilities to a place down the street that's got more room or more outdoor storage. But the locations we have really serve the nation well, and with our transportation and logistics network, it's very easy to get vehicles in and out with the footprint that we have today. So we'll follow what the market tells us.
I don't think anyone could ask of anything other than that. Jim, thanks for sitting down with us for a little bit today, and I'm really looking forward to taking a look at the facility out here in Lakeland.
Yeah. No, love all of our customers and clients. Really appreciate everything that you do for us. This is the greatest job in the world, so thank you very much.
Thanks, Jim.